Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Western Michigan's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Looking for a man. It's Lowry. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Eastern Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harold. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And he'll be brought down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Touchdown, Eagles! And the defense doing work. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Western Michigan, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Trying to move them on the counter. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's got room. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 2nd down coming up. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Here comes the option. And the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up, and you could see it there, and he coughed it up.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Harrell. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Good enough for first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Swings it out to his running back. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll run it on the counter. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. They're intercepted. Looking for more room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Eagles! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over South Alabama. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lowry. Trying to get to it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to run it to the right. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football, and they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Powers through the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They feed him again. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting sacked.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. coming after him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wants to throw. It's Lowry. Got it set up on the outside.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Wood. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He makes the connection. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Wilkins. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The inside handoff. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Looking to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O's. They move the tight end all over. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Broncos are marching down the field. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkins. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high, and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's another first down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way through the traffic, and he picks up 8 yards on the play, and this one's much more manageable on 4th and 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UTEP packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed Miners Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in El Paso. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Running back searching for a hole. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. The give to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They'll try the run. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll put the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. Oh, better look out! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. They'll try it over the left side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
First down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Movement here from the tight end. To the ground with the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. The offense lining up for a first down play.
It's a turnover on down.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
At the 38. That's a first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Afterburner's coming. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
Number 33 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to move it through the air. He wants a big play here late. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and